He deserves the death penalty. My kids did not get a chance to live, to have their life, to enjoy life.
That's how Tiffany Fox feels today about her husband, who she believes murdered her 2 children. But she says her relationship with Travis Fox began very different from the way it ended. The couple met in high school, married, and had a son, Travis Jr. Everything changed, Tiffany says, in 2011. She was out of town. Travis Jr. was with his father in West Fork. Tiffany says Travis told her he was sleeping on the couch with the baby on his lap.
He woke up and baby Travis was face down on the couch. And he told me that he might have smothered him or something like that.
ER doctors weren't able to save the 6-month-old.
I actually believed that that it happened while he was sleeping. But that wasn't true.
The Washington County Sheriff's Office began an investigation. And according to Tiffany, detectives never interviewed Travis that day at the hospital because the doctors gave her husband medication to calm him down.
He clearly stated that he did not question Travis at the hospital because of what the doctor said.
She also claims investigators never followed up with Travis. The next summer, Tiffany had another son, William, nicknamed Nathan. When the baby was 7 months old, history seemed to repeat itself. Tiffany says she laid down for a nap.
It wasn't even 10-15 minutes later, and Travis comes in the room and he's pounding on me, telling me the baby's not breathing. He acted the same way that he did with baby Travis, hitting himself, saying he wanted to die.
Nathan, too, died at the hospital. After smelling alcohol on Travis's breath, Springdale detectives took him in for questioning. Investigators say he admitted to shaking both children. Tiffany says he also confessed to her.
I counted down, I gave him 5 seconds to tell me anything else that he needed to tell me. And he didn't say nothing, and I got down to 3. And he looked at me with no pain, no sorrow, no tears, no sympathy, no guilt, no nothing, and looked at me and said, "No, that's all I have to say."
She says mistakes made in the investigation of the first child's death gave Travis the opportunity to commit the crime again. But Captain Dallas McClellan with the Sheriff's Office says investigators did question Travis the day the first child died.
He was interviewed at the hospital that day by detectives.
He also disputes Tiffany's claim that the lead detective, who's now retired, never followed up with Travis after that.
He actually states that he contacted Tiffany and told Tiffany, "Hey, tell Travis I need to talk to him," and his calls were never returned.
But Captain McClellan admits the investigation hit a roadblock when the medical examiner ruled Travis Jr.'s death as undetermined instead of homicide.
You're in a standstill, really. You got the MEs saying, I just don't have enough. You got the cops going, "Oh, I wish I'd have had a little bit more." So you're kind of thinking, what do you do next?
Both the Sheriff's Office and Springdale PD say Tiffany is not a suspect in their cases. So, why did she stay with Travis after the first baby died? Well, she admits initially she had a bad feeling.
In the beginning, I did blame Travis, but any mother in their right state of mind would blame the father.
But she says information from the detective caused her to change her mind.
I blamed Travis until the autopsy report came back, and it was undetermined. As I got told, undetermined means SIDS. And I quit blaming Travis and moved on with my life.
The Sheriff's Office claims investigators never told Tiffany Travis Jr.'s death was likely SIDS.
A lot of people might see this and think, well, how could she not know? How could she not have known anything? So, did you know anything about his involvement in any of this before he confessed to you?
No. He did not show aggression or anything like that.
Did you have anything to do with either of these babies?
No. I would never. I protect my kids with everything that I have.